Everyone in the world understands that sales jobs are very, very attractive and they're very appealing because we know that when you're on a commission, mostly commission or fully commissioned job, the earning potential is very, very high. People love sales jobs, but the number one thing that sort of repels some individuals away is the fact that a lot of people have a hard time selling people stuff that they don't need. Right? So this doesn't really have a lot to do with how confident someone is. I've noticed that people just have an issue with working in a job where you're selling something that isn't of necessity. So the beautiful thing about apartment locating is that we're basically brokering and helping people make informed and efficient decisions on something that is a necessity. Okay, so there's only a few things in life that are like really necessities, right? The first one's like water. You can't not have water. Food, you have to eat basically, right? Or you're gonna die. And the third thing is housing, right? And what do we know about housing? Not everyone has the ability to purchase a house because you need 2 years of stable tax returns proving income. So you've got to work in an industry for 2 years and consistently earn a good income along with building a strong credit score, right? So not everyone is in a position to purchase a house, but because housing is still a necessity, you still need a place to live. So when people don't purchase a lot, they rent. And we're not talking about renting penthouses or expensive condos. It's an apartment. It's a very basic necessity, right? So with apartment locating, it's so exciting. A lot of people don't truly understand this. That's why a lot of real estate professionals overlook apartment locating, right? That's why when I discuss apartment locating with other realtors, I really open their eyes about what's actually going on in the industry and how lucrative it is. So unlike selling someone a piece of property or an item or a product or a service that's not an absolute necessity, renting an apartment basically is an absolute necessity. So guys, the point is that apartment locating has all of the positives and the income potential just as high or higher compared to other sales jobs, right? Like you ever talk to life insurance salespeople or other sales agents in other industries, car salesmen? None of that even compares to apartment locating real estate commission, right? And it's cool because unlike having to upsell someone a very fancy car, right? Like if you're a car salesman, you want to sell them the Lambo, because you're going to get more commission. Or if you're like a Costco salesman and you're selling like a physical product, like a blender that's $400, like a premium item, you're selling them on basically buying an expensive product that isn't absolutely necessary. But with apartment locating, you can actually respect people's needs of their basic necessity. So if someone tells you, hey, listen, I really need a 1-bedroom, I'm trying to keep it affordable, in your market, it's still $1,000 a month, right? And so you can respect people's necessities. We're not persuading them to purchase anything. We're just helping them transition into, securing a rental, which is an absolute bare minimum necessity, right? In order to survive. So the point is, we don't have to do a lot of persuading. I mean, why would you talk someone into spending $1,100 on an apartment when $1,000 is their price range and there's like $100 difference in commission, right? So the point is, you don't have to do any persuasion at all. You can respect people's budgets, not sell them anything, and just broker the natural transition and still earn $1,000 or more. So I don't know a single other job where this is possible, where you're brokering, not trying to get them to purchase something, but you're just brokering their natural transition of them acquiring a very basic living necessity. So guys, this job will not go away. And once we show you how to market, help 8 to 12 people a month, and you're already at over $10,000 a month just helping people and respecting their budget and absolutely not persuading them, to spend more than what they want to spend, because the commission is always high with apartment locating. So that's the difference between apartment locating compared to other typical sales jobs, right? You got all the sales positives with apartment locating, but none of the negatives. So always keep that in mind, and let's get on to the next. Chaboom!